Okay, next section. Next section is here. So again, this to me just says neutral. It could say that you're grabbing something. It could say that, you know, somebody's got a lapel grab and you're grabbing, you're pulling in. It could be this. If it was this position here, the first thing you do is you punch so that you pull short punch with the right and hook punch with the left. Some styles do a straight punch. Doesn't really matter really, but for Tadashi I prefer the hook punch scenario. I'll show you why in a second. So we can pull in and we can short punch. Short punch is now around and then strike into the back of the neck. I'll do it this way so you can see. So if it was a lapel grab, we'd pull down. So we're now in this position. Just shuffle this way, touch. We pull down, so we're now in this position. And then we can use our short punch around, which takes him up a little bit. There's our short punch technique. And then we can hook in to the base of the skull. Strike into the base of the skull. We execute that 3 times. So another one that I like is from a wrist grab. So a wrist grab scenario would be turned off. Look where he's gone. He's now turned because I've done this with my wrist. There's my short punch now. And then we come in, into the back. Can't reach the back, go to wherever you can. Shoulder maybe, kidneys definitely. If it was the left side, and again this can work on both sides, I'm only showing you one side, but it works on both sides. If it was the left side grabbing, we can still come short punch, which can release, and then from this position he's wide open. From this position he could be hook punching. Now from that position here, this is where my hook punch comes in. So I'm going to use just nice swing. I'm going to use my hook punch to block, and then I'm going to continue that hook punch through toward the temple area. So this way so you can see again. So as we've wrist grabbed, short punch is here. His hook punch comes in, I use my hook punch to stop, so I'm using the strike to block, and then I just continue that hook punch around and strike towards the side of the face. What I prefer people to do within Tadashi is not so much hook punch this way, but more strike seiken into the strike. So have the palm facing downwards as much as possible. Depending on what angle you're going to be on, your fist might be angled outwards. But also there's that little lean with the body, which gives us hook punch. As the hook punch coming in, avoid, block, and then through. So I can use that lean to give myself some distance from the hook punch. Okay, I'll do a video on hook punches later, but not right now. And that again, that can work on both sides. The crescent kick, which again I've explained a gazillion times. Crescent kick to the knee to unbalance. Crescent kick to the ribs to unbalance, to soften. Crescent kick could also be, forgive me. Crescent kick could also be if you've got hold of the arm. It could also be around to take the elbow. Wouldn't use the foot for that though, so I won't come around this direction. I would use the knee into the elbow. So rather than come around crescent kick here, I would probably from that position use konsetsugeri. So I would come in, take the elbow, then take the knee and strike. So it could be 2 different techniques. When you get to here, you've got crescent kick, konsetsugeri. That's why when you land with this, you land with a bit of passion. 1, 2. Which going back a few steps, again in my head, this part here turns the person upside down, so they would be laid on the floor. Yeah, it's laid on for me. They would be laid on the floor, so they'd be here. When you come out for the crescent kick and land, imagine there's another attacker coming, or he's trying to get up. Crescent kick and land. I quite like the idea of just shuffle this way for me. That's it. So I quite like the idea of tipping something upside down, they're trying to get up, take them out of the crescent kick, and then you land wherever you land, and you land with a stamp. So that stamp could be here, that stamp could be here. In my head, it's here. So when I'm landing my kibarachi, even though the dimensions might not work, I'm landing on somebody's throat when I land that kibarachi. So as I come around from this position, 1, 2, stamping straight down, if that makes any sense. Crescent kick, down. Okay?